How's it going, everyone? I just want to do another recap of another successful day doing this day trading strategy that I have, religiously teach. And the more videos I make, I want you guys to keep watching this and be confident, as this actually really does work. And you can make really massive money doing options, futures, whatever you want to do. I do 0 DTE for options, and I do futures. And I do this same exact pattern, and I'll show you exactly simple step to step. But what this is we're trying to make very fast returns in a very short amount of time, getting the most precise entries, right? So what we want to do is find the trend. And every candle that I'm going to show you is 15 minutes. So I want to do a 15-minute chart. And what I want to do is look at just the first candle, which is 9:45, and I want to look at the highs and the lows. So if I draw a line here, you can see the top wick is the high. That's going to be resistance, and the bottom wick is the low, and that's going to be support. So what basically how this works is, if you use a 15-minute chart, it gives you kind of a better signal. So if a candle breaks out of a high, that is a breakout pattern. If it breaks out of this 9:45 candle, in terms, that is an uptrend. And if it goes below this horizontal line, that is a downtrend. And then not just below, it has to be a clear body. So right in here is just a wick. So that would not be a signal. And then right up in here, it goes all the way up and gives us a clear body where it clearly is above this 9:45 candle. And what we would be looking for is to go long, buying calls for options and going long. So, but we don't want to just randomly buy, because as you can see, this candle right here just goes plummeting down, right? So what I look for is, and I took this in the Discord, I can show you guys this. It was a very nice trade, and I tell you guys everything exactly I'm doing. Around 10:46 in the morning, I said I'm in QQ calls for a 10% gain here, and I literally got out within like a matter of like 3 minutes. That's how fast this gain was. So yeah, if we look at the timestamp 10:46, so we can kind of look at why did I like it. We had the first candle here at 10:30. We broke out of this 9:45 horizontal line at this top here. So we know we are looking for an uptrend type of play. We want to go long. So what I want to do is I want to look for areas to buy. EMA 5, the 10, and the 20 are my areas to buy on the 15-minute time frame. As you can see, we made a nice gain from here going up. And then when we hit here, we had a nice. So let's go in a smaller time frame and kind of see where we got this area. So we had 10:45. Is that where I took the first one? Yeah, right around there. So I had a nice little gain here as it went up all the way up to this high here. So it was a very beautiful gain. So if I go to the 1-minute chart to kind of see like a very precise entry on what to get here, I want to look at something that I saw here. So around 10:45 was right around this area here, right into here. This is QQQ. All right, so yeah, I'm looking at the whole day here. Okay, so we have QQQ. We want to go long, right? Man, my lines are all messed up. All right, we want to go long. So what happened is we had this big move down, and I'm looking at this 10:45. We had this big move down. So right in this area, I wanted to make an entry. As you can see, right in this area, we went up. So why did I like that move on the 1-minute chart? Well, if you draw your lines here, you can very clearly see you're going to see something like this. This is going to be your trend channel on the 1 minute. It's super easy to do. Just go on Webull, find the trend channel. It'll do it for you. And as you can see, as you scroll through each candle, you're not going to have all these candles, right? This is the future. But as you can see, like right in here, you can see you're hitting this lower band. And as you go up here, you can see more too. But the main thing I want to show you guys is you want to make sure, yes, you have this bottom channel here, but you're also co-aligned with a 15-minute EMA. So it's just very nice support to see right here. I took it twice too. We took it here on the EMA 5 and on the 20, and you can see the massive move up it did. So it's just very nice to see that, and that's what's going to give us very good confidence, because you're using the 15-minute, you found the trend that it should be going uptrend, and then and through that, we can get a precise entry on the 1 minute. But yeah, using just the 15-minute is just golden, though. So as you can see, right in here, we took the trade, went all the way up, made massive gains. And then this trade right here, we took again as it hit the EMA 20 down in here. And as you can see, you wouldn't have all that data. So the trend channel is just to kind of like to see where you want to pinpoint your entries. So right here at 11:07, we hit the EMA 20 on the 15 minutes, and then you had this big massive move up, and that's where you can really see right in here. Right in here, you see how that wick hit that EMA 20 on the 15 minute. So yeah, we had the uptrend here. 10:30 said we should get an uptrend, and we're getting these retest patterns that keep going up, and it was just absolutely. You see how it's really respecting these EMAs, and then that's all we needed. And then if it does something like this and just random and just goes down to the lower orb, well, then that's a whole new channel there, and then that's totally fine. We already made our massive 10 to 20% gains, and we played that twice. And as you can see, if it goes below this bottom horizontal line, it's a downtrend. And as you can see, we just kept going down. And it works perfectly. I can show you time and time and time. You're like, well, maybe that's just a lucky candle there. Like right in here, you can see right in here, you have 945. Draw your lines. Right here is the 10 o'clock candle. It's clearly under the 945 horizontal line, so it's a downtrend. Right in here, you get your retest pattern, goes up, and it comes plummeting down. Obviously, this one's not as good because it didn't hit quite the EMA5, but so let's look at another one. Right in here, you can see how fast I can do this. It's super easy to do. Anyone can do it. You hit this, and I'm using just QQQ. It's going to be the same for SPY, and I do IWM. Right here, we have the 945. It goes up, and guess what we look for? A retest type pattern. So when this thing hit this EMA5, so we went up, we closed here, and then we go back down and hit the EMA5 and the 10, and then we come shooting back up. That would have gave us a massive return. I also did IWM today, and I'll show you guys the pattern that I love with IWM. Same thing. The 15 minutes showed us a downtrend. So if you look at the first candle here, the 945, this candle here is clearly breaking it. So we got this retest pattern here at this EMA 20, and then it came plummeting down from there. Very nice return, right? And all throughout the day, IWM was the right pattern. As this right here gave us the downtrend, it came tumbling back, down all throughout the day. But we don't have to predict all throughout the day. We just want to make sure that we're playing the right trend channel and that we can make massive 10 to 20% gains consistently every play. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a 15-minute trend channel strategy. I use the 15-minute, and I have to get near the EMAs. And when I do, I use my 1 minute to get the most precise bottom. You can use the 1 minute. I'll show you guys on the 1 minute for IWM. You see how you get this retest pattern. It's a very popular pattern. Right in here, we touch the EMA 20. So right in here, we were touching the EMA 20, and as you can see, this is the channel going up, and then we come breaking back down. So as you can see, you get very close to here. You would see something like that. You wouldn't have all the data. But then you just come plummeting down. What I really liked about this play is, one, the IWM said it's a downtrend. And yes, you might ask, well, where would you get stopped out? Well, I would get stopped out, and this is why your risk versus reward is so good. So let's say you get on this EMA 20 here. Your risk versus reward is if a 15-minute candle closes above the EMA 20, and there's a body that's above the EMA 20. That means, you know what? I don't want to play around with it. Maybe it can keep going up. And it can do that. It can do downtrend here. And let's just say it wants to go all the way to the other side of this orb and do an uptrend. It absolutely can do that. The market's not perfect. It's a probabilities game. I do know this strategy works a lot. I did this, the whole last month and have not lost a single trade yet. So I think everyone should be very confident in this strategy, making massive returns. One of my trades, I made 50% today. So it was very nice. Very, very nice gains. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is day trading, keeping it simple, a nice strategy that anyone can do using the 15-minute candle to find what is the trend, where is your entry points, and this right here is a beautiful retest pattern to continue the downtrend. And you can see it very clearly. I will be doing streams on this in my Discord. I will be going, in the chat, telling you guys exactly what's going on. So everyone's on the page. I don't want anyone confused. Yes, it can be very confusing, but the more you do this and the more you see the charts and see this happening in real time, you guys are going to really like this. If you guys want to join the Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. Please read how to subscribe. If you have an Android, you'll have to do it on your phone's browser or computer. Avoid scammers. I'll never message you, DM you, or trade your accounts. You can read the testimonies too, how a lot of people like this service. But if you just hit day trade alerts right here on the subscriptions, you'll get access to my highest service, or you can go to server shop up here and read about it. But Day and Swing Trading Plus is $12 a month. It's the cheapest service, and I have members making thousands of dollars. I mean, you will have a lifetime membership probably for just one trade I do. But I do another strategy. This was just a brief example of one of my strategies, and basically after 11 o'clock I switched to trend reversals. I try to find big extension moves and make fast money. All this is within minutes of trading, and you're making 10 to 20% gains, over 90% winning ratio. So I think you guys can really like it. It's only $12 a month. Give it a try. You're gonna learn something. If not, what do you have to lose, right? It's so cheap, and if you do subscribe, do it on your computer. It'll avoid the iOS fee if you do it on your phone through the app. But yeah, you're going to have the day trading education, watch all these videos, and if there's anything that changes, I'll add something new to it. And then so we have the swing trading education. You can all watch in here. This swing trading video right here gets all your indicators set up to make your chart look like mine. But I'm always looking at new strategies. I'm always improvising. And like I said, in the day trade alerts, I'll tell you guys exactly what I'm doing. I said watching IWM for puts on a trend play. I did the 15-minute at EMA 5 for a nice gain. And then I also did the EMA 20. I say in QQ calls. And I'm always looking for that 10 to 20% gains. Once I hit that target, then I scale out 80% and I try to ride the rest of it out. And it's just beautiful, guys. This is a very nice strategy I think everyone can use. I think it's very simple. And if you're part of my Discord, you understand how to use these, what the price predictions are, and you're going to understand why these EMAs are so important. Find the trend, use the retest pattern to get in the entry, and then make massive money on the way down. It's awesome, guys. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you guys want to join the Discord, $12 a month. The link's down below in the YouTube comments below and in the description. And I hope to see you guys there. Peace out.